AskReddit by Le0n1e Dart. What's something that's considered normal that creeps you out immediately? Diversity classes where you are forced to play act being a racist and your co-workers have to figure out what is wrong. You should Google how effective those kinds of classes are. Surprised they aren't, and have the opposite effect from the intention. Celebrity worship. Specifically paying celebrities for pictures and autographs. You're paying someone money to pretend to like you for 10 seconds. Family channels. Imagine having to live your entire life on camera, with little to no privacy without being able to consent for it. Also, to my knowledge, there are no current laws that protect child influencers' income like child actors have. If your content can't exist without your child, it's their job, not yours. If you hate this, you would hate to know that most of these accounts have patron access that allows you to see photos that can't be shown on social media. When asked about this, the company just replied that the account was run by an adult, so what was in the pictures didn't matter. Also, I think their whole security team walked out or was fired recently. Advertising. Especially target advertising. The constant attempt to manipulate you psychologically to make you believe you need something that's only a want. Creepy F. Especially drug advertising. Ask your doctor if this drug might be right for you. Bitch, my doctor should be telling me what I need, not a pharmaceutical company. Tickling that doesn't stop at the victim's request. Pretty sure extended tickling has been used as a torture tactic by the CIA. Tie for the cake day stuff, completely forgot about it. Y'all made my day. Open door policies in families. My in-laws just walk in whenever they want and I hate it. I've changed the locks at least once everywhere I've lived, because you never know how many spare keys the previous owner had. I'll change them again without flinching if someone gives me a reason. When people come to your door and knock or ring the bell and then peer in the window. On the other side, I find it creepy when people have glass doors that show the entire area behind the door. When I used to deliver pizzas, these doors were the worst because I don't want to feel like I'm watching you inside your house. It feels very exhibitionist. People making Instagrams for their babies and making captions as if the baby were writing it. I've seen a fucking dark documentary related to this. There's pedophile forums specifically dedicated to downloading and distributing pictures of babies and kids they stole off of public social media profiles. I'm not even talking about photos of them getting bathed or at the beach or whatever, but completely innocent ones. And if they get caught with these pictures, the worst that could come to them is copyright claims. But since parents aren't aware of this, the pedos are facing no consequences whatsoever. So whenever I see parents posting their kids online, that's all I can think about. Absolutely vile shit. Edit. Documentary in question, but it's German. https://yahoo.be/pam5d9jahe close bracket. The apparent competition to appear to be the busiest person with the most stuff crammed in. I notice that is the default conversation mothers have in public places. One will literally mention every single thing they have to do on the weekend, then the next lady will go through her list, then the next. Like it's some competition to have the most stuff going on. I'm a mum too, but that is not my topic of choice because I don't care to know their schedule, nor to share my schedule lol. Beauty pageants for young kids. I have two older brothers. The middle one is 18 months older than me. My mom thought he was just the cutest thing in the world when he was like 3 and peddled him to pageants for about a year. We tear him apart for it, but I have seen with my own eyes him using his childhood beauty pageant trophies to get laid. Note: he grew up using his face to get him what he wanted, and turned into a narcissistic, brainless, flaming super douche. People who share everything on social media. Some girl from my high school had a kid, and I've basically watched her grow up for the last 3 years. Almost every day she posts 5+ photos of her and her kid doing whatever they did that day. It just feels weird to watch some kid I've never even met grow up. When people refer to kids' babies as flirting when they are just being playful. My mom used to tell me I should stop masturbating when we would cuddle on the couch. She was referring to me itching anywhere below my belly button. The huge gaps in public restroom stall doors. Instagram accounts with nothing but selfies. Hundreds and hundreds of selfies. It totally creeps me out. I once met Avgeril at a pool party and she seemed cool. But I quickly learned that all they wanted to do was take pictures. Let's all take pictures here. Let's go over here and take pictures. Pictures of her, then pictures of me, then pictures of my friends. It was the only thing she wanted to do. Take pictures, be aesthetic. It wasn't creepy like she was gonna keep them or something. It was creepy because you could see that all she thought about was taking pics for the gram. Later I'd see a post about her at a park and I knew that all she did at that park was take pictures of herself there. I don't even know if she knew that she was addicted to the likes. People standing next to or behind you when they can just wait or give you a bit more space. I hate going to airports or any other public line and trying to leave space in front of me and the person behind me just shuffles closer trying to get me to move. Trust me, you pushing me to move forwards isn't going to make the line move any faster. It just makes it more congested and it's weird emo. There's some shit I'm going to miss about when people took COVID semi-seriously. Social distancing in stores was so goddamn nice. Caregivers putting their Alzheimer's patients on social media so people will praise you him for being patient. It's just not respectful to the person with Alzheimer's. You are stripping them of whatever dignity they have left. It's becoming more of a trend and it's so disturbing. Feeling my own heartbeat. Or, rather, being aware of your own heartbeat. It's like, oh, that must not be normal. Oh, now I'm manually breathing. I'd better not try to walk anytime soon. Autonomous functions should remain unnoticed, man. When people document, video record or take a photo or write an article, themselves or other people when helping the impoverished, especially those videos of influencers on YouTube vlogging and helping the homeless, showing their faces and stuff. BS and creepy for me. If you help, just help, no need to let others know. I caught someone filming me once when I bought a homeless guy a meal and sat and chatted with him for a bit. Asked her to delete it. I know it's not the same as recording yourself but I just didn't want that being out there when the homeless guy wasn't even asked permission either. Just because they are homeless doesn't mean they are any less deserving of privacy and I know if I was in that situation, I wouldn't want to be put on the internet just to be the butt of someone else's good doing. I think it's weird that most couches don't come with washable cushion covers. Everyone finds that normal, but they would think it's weird if someone just slept on a bare mattress without ever putting a sheet on it. When in reality it's exactly the same thing. I bought a couch with cushion covers you can take off and put in the washing machine for that reason. For real, that's why I bought an IKEA couch. Every bit of it can be steeped off and washed. I even sewed up a couple of seat cushion covers so I can wash them weekly without wearing out the cover fabric too much. Getting a phone call from an unknown number. I think those spam calls where you answer, hear a little beep but then nothing, and it hangs up on you immediately are creepy. I know it's probably just some auto dialer programming being screwy, but I always imagine some weird conspiracy about them recording my voice to use it against me somehow. When you're chillin' with your cat or dog at night with no one else home and they suddenly alert and look super alarmed like they heard something. When I hear something fall from the other room and I see my only two cats are near me, I clench up. Forcing your kids to hug people. If they don't want to hug someone goodbye even if there's no reason, teach them that you're going to have their back. Deleted. TikTokers in the wild. You'll just look so weird doing them. Why the fuck do people slap my butt? Family members? Friends? Random people? Don't. Are you saying family, friends, and random people slap your butt? That's pretty creepy. What, no hug when saying goodbye to a person I'd never shown interest in touching? What, no quick fellatio? Influencers' toxic positivity on Instagram. Influencers are not normal, don't worry. Pregnant stomachs when a little foot kicks. My very long son would stretch out in the womb and his foot would be visible and a clear outline of it would show on the surface of my belly. The problem was he would do this and dislocate my rib. Painful and super cute. I would push his feet back. When he was born he hated being swaddled and always wanted to stretch out. And he hated any clothes with feet. I cut the feet out of all his jammies. He's 6 feet 4 inches now. Face filters. I'm not a cat. Deleted. I remember when my mom used to take video of me as a little kid or a teenager, at birthday parties, performances, or sporting events. She'd show it to family and friends. If you asked her or other parents in the 90s if they'd like to share that to potentially millions of strangers with the ability to identify who we are and our whereabouts, they'd freak out. Now it feels like it's normalized. The other day I saw a TikTok of a high school cheerleader who catches her mom filming and basically gives her the side eye half in jest. I thought it was wholesome. But apparently the entire account is run by her mom and she just posts video after video of her daughters in high school and middle school. It's disgusting and dangerous. Employers rewarding us with 8-hour staff retreat at work where we are expected to share personal info with each other all day. Staff bonding. Deleted.